on dremeling toenails, you won't be able to hear me probably when I'm got this on, but when you're dremeling like this foot, you want this to be this way always. You don't want to come at it this way because it'll pop it, and it will. It's just pain. It can make it painful for the dog. The other thing I want to say is a lot of people want to do this and try to do it this way, and it's always bumping off the toenail. You've got to have stability. You need to put a finger or two fingers on the dog and actually connect the two, and you'll see what I'm talking. I'll show you both ways. Like I'm going to do it now, and you have no way to just keep from bouncing around. But if you put your finger here, you're able to do it in a nicer manner. I mean, it's just a lot more, I don't know what you call it, just better. It's too bouncy. It's a good way to get hair caught in your Dremel. But if you come along one side, and you come along the other, there is if you go far enough, and I don't want to take it too far, but if you go far enough, there's a white tissue, and just beyond that white tissue is blood. That's where the end of the nail is, or the vein is. Hers aren't really long. It's ticklish. Those aren't too bad. There's a way. Let me explain this better. A lot of times people say if you take these back every week, they'll get short. They'll draw the vein back, and they'll get shorter and shorter. Hers are done about once every 3 or 4 weeks. Her nails, I guess, every 2 weeks. I'm sorry. And you can see that they are not drawn back. Now, if I have found a way to make them draw back, if you do it every week to every 2 weeks, if you will take the nail off normal. Okay, take it back to that vein, round it off, and then take it over the top. Don't come down to the vein, but you can see where I've come over the top of the nail. I find that makes this vein more exposed. So in the next week or two, she'll be walking around, and it will draw back. And in another week or two, you can take quite a bit more. You can take almost probably maybe not a quarter, maybe an eighth or a little more than an eighth of an inch off, and you will be amazed at how short you can get your nails pretty quick. But you definitely have to go over the top. You would not want to take your nail back to this, or she would bleed pretty bad. But if you take all your nails over the top, like this a little bit, not far, but just over the top, in another week, you could take the rest of that off. And it works great. And that's how I found, because I've tried the other, where you just take them short every week. It doesn't work. Just be careful. What I have on here, this is a regular Dremel. It's a corded. If you're not experienced in using the Dremels, I would go with a cordless, a battery operated. This is a diamond tip, or a diamond plate, whatever you call it. It's a grinding wheel, but it's not the sandpaper type. Those fall apart. Those actually grab hair real easy. These do not grab hair that easy. It takes quite a bit, and these last forever. I love them. I'd never used them until this year, and I love them. They don't grab hair near like the other ones used to. You can see there's not much here. She's right to the end of her blood. So I'm just going to take it over the top a little bit to take off that tip. So you can see where her blood is. It's right here.